Right, welcome everyone to this Australian States Cup match. Today we have New South Wales B versus Victoria B, seed 6 versus seed 11. Now this should be quite a good match we have on our hands here. New South Wales B team, Arbusion, jixxi, mimitaya, Delchoran, and Luluwalilth. Now that is a very good team in its own right. So the fact that they're a B team just shows how strong New South Wales is this year. And then Victoria B consisting of TheTopaz, Onyon, Ryshult, Mike Hawk, let me say his name, and Aim Game. Now, should, as I was saying earlier, be a very good match. We have some fairly good seeding to go on here. So getting into these rolls now, TheTopaz rolling a 14 and Arbusion will roll a 34, meaning New South Wales will take that roll win. Gonna decide whether he wants to pick or ban first. Now, I wouldn't be too surprised if we do see that second pick coming out of Victoria, but they choose for that second ban actually. Sorry, New South Wales, not Victoria. I'm not too sure what they're going to ban here, to be honest. They have a very diverse team on the New South Wales B. It is, honestly, this could have been an A team in any other state if it didn't have the absolute dominance that is New South Wales A team. They have quite a large amount of diversity, quite a lot of skills that can be played, but choosing, we are going to see the TheTopaz choosing a DT1 ban straight off the rip, so Victoria not wanting to play that DT1, which is fair enough, that more skill cap pushing map, and we do see a lot of skill cap on New South Wales B, especially in the way of Arbusion and jixxi, two fairly high ranked players, both 3-digit. Arbusion is bordering on that 4-digit line now, but he has been 3-digit since just about the dawn of time. So Hard Rock 1 for the first ban coming out of New South Wales B, and that second ban will be coming in a moment. Wouldn't be too surprised if we do see a double Hard Rock ban here, just simply not wanting to play Hard Rock, which is fair enough. But No Mod 4 will be the ban now. There has been quite a lot of talk about this No Mod 4. A lot of people not particularly enjoying it, so I'm not too surprised to see that No Mod 4 ban coming out. The TheTopaz is sad about that one, unfortunately, but I am assuming we're going to see a DT2 ban here. That wouldn't... Free Mod 3, actually, interestingly enough. Don't want any TJ hang now. Getting into it now, that first pick. Let's go Perth. Perth mentioned. Said no one ever. And instantly picking that Hidden 2. Now, the Hidden 2 lineup on this New South Wales B is quite scary. They do have quite a good trio that will be... I mean, again, they have such a diverse team. It's hard to not really pick anything against these guys. Hidden 2 is going to be definitely more of a struggle for that Victoria team. But we are going to see immediately Delchoran and Mike Hawk in the lobby. No surprises there to see those two. Mike Hawk shall be moving over momentarily, I'm sure. Who mapped this? Looks like Jordan himself has mapped this. No. jixxi in the lobby. Interesting. Here comes Lulu, the absolute demon. And again, Delchoran stay in the lobby. Interesting to see jixxi in. I am actually quite surprised. I wouldn't pick jixxi to be in here, but maybe they have, obviously they have the scores and they know what they've gotten, so... I would never talk smack my friend jixxi, don't worry. Ryshult on his way, making his way towards the lobby at the moment. We are running out of time though, so hopefully he gets it soon. Ryshult still loading in here, taking his time, unfortunately. Holding us up a little bit, but what can you do when Bancho does Bancho things? And he is rearing his head, appearing in the lobby now. Should be getting into this first pick. Only 18 minutes in, getting into this first pick now. Finally, gonna see some gameplay. Alright, I am expecting probably a pretty good score coming out of Delchoran and TheTopaz, and realistically most of the lobby should be able to play this. Again, interested to see what jixxi does here. Already we are going to see a little bit of axe struggles, and TheTopaz actually finding the first break. The first person to find a break in this match. jixxi's accuracy stabilized a bit now, back to 95%, does drop a little bit, but we are seeing fairly stable axe across the board. Again, unfortunately, TheTopaz finding a break, and Onyon finding one as well. Already down just to 1 FC on the side of Victoria B. Not what you want to see very early days. We're still seeing a triple FC on the side of New South Wales B, and looking nice and comfortable. 2 94% and a 97% for Delchoran. Ryshult doing his best to hold them back, but already 40k to the advantage of New South Wales B. Still only a quarter of the map has gone through. And we do finally see Lulu dropping that FC, but still 2-1 on the side of Victoria B. Some nice recoveries coming out of Onyon and TheTopaz now, but TheTopaz's accuracy is on the lower side, 92%, only matched by Lulu. And unfortunately, jixxi does lose his FC. He was holding it quite well there, about a third of the map through now. Finds that break. Lulu did break at the same time, but TheTopaz and Onyon matching it. Delchoran dropping his FC now, only 1 on the board. Ryshult the only FC left in the match. As we're rearing towards that halfway point, that scoreline is going to flick it back. So close between the two teams. Ryshult finally dropping that FC. Not a single FC left. And no combo to show for just about anyone on the board. Only TheTopaz with 200. Everyone else sort of struggling a little bit, but we do have a stabilization incoming, a slower section now. As we reach the halfway point, we should see a little bit of accuracy gain. Unfortunately, jixxi does find that combo break, and that is going to be making it a lot harder for New South Wales B to start to bring that back. They are down 30k score now, nearly 2/3 of the way through the map. TheTopaz building big combo, and Onyon and Ryshult supporting combo. Very nice in the background as well. We do see Lulu dropping. TheTopaz will match it, and Delchoran will match it now. jixxi too. Nothing left on the side of New South Wales B, and it's looking a bit dire. A quarter of the map left, and they're down 80k and rapidly growing. This is a big lead. Onyon and Ryshult holding big combos here, 400 the pair. Looking like already there's not too much that New South Wales B can do, unless we see a full breakdown of Victoria B. But Onyon and Ryshult doing their best, holding their 500 combos and just running away with this hidden 2. And looking like we're going to start off with a breakpoint. Very interesting to see a breakpoint on the first pick. There goes Onyon No more big combo for him, but Ryshult holding through. And they have done plenty, more than enough to very handily take this pick. We are going to see a nice 500k come out of Ryshult as well. Big combo at the end here. Nearly 800 combo. Might end us off with 800. And he does. He makes that 800 combo mark. 600k on this hidden 2. Very nice score from Ryshult, taking that fairly handily. That is a good start for Victoria B, taking a break point. Immediately is what you want. And I'll be interested to see what they pick into here. Obviously, they did ban the skill cap in DT1. So I would be surprised if we saw a skill cap pick here. But they know best. They know their teams far better than I ever will, so... Going for that free mod too. Now, can't say I'm too upset that I have no audio, because I don't have to listen to this free mod 2 song. But we should see the side of New South Wales B. I'm sure we'll see Delchoran and jixxi again. With that third player B, probably sneaking a bit of mimitaya, I reckon. And on that Victoria B, looking like they're keeping the same 3 at the moment. Might see a little bit of a mix-up here, but the same 3 are still in the lobby at the moment. So we have... Oh, interestingly, no one on New South Wales B is staying. We do see all of them leave. There goes everyone. Arbusion and Ryshult in the lobby at the moment. There we see Mimitaya, Lulu coming in for New South Wales B, and we're going to see Myhawk and TheTopaz back. So 2 of the 3 from Victoria B staying, but we only see 1 staying for New South Wales, Mimitaya and Arbusion. And Myhawk, their first of the match. Now, I think we should see a fairly interesting lineup here. I wouldn't be too surprised if Ryshult has that hidden and Lulu has that hidden. Then I'm assuming the Hard Rock skill cap is going to go to Arbusion and TheTopaz, and that will be what we see. Actually, Myhawk choosing the hidden, interestingly enough. Ryshult's client having a moment, might have to press a panic button here. And in we go, Ryshult with the no mod. And interestingly, an over mod from New South Wales B, seeing no mods at all. We will see 2 Hard Rocks and a hidden. So Ryshult taking that no mod comfortability, Myhawk taking the hidden, and then TheTopaz taking that Hard Rock. Now already we have seen a break from Lulu, and that is, oh, interestingly enough, actually all 3 of them would have broken at the very start. We didn't see that, unfortunately. The client was loading, but no FCs on the side of New South Wales B. Already super early days, so it shouldn't matter too much, but they are down 50k versus 3 FCs on the side of Victoria B at the moment. Mimitaya only about 20 combo down, Arbusion about 30 combo down, but Lulu does find a bit of a chain miss there, breaking, and Mimitaya too. Now, again, 2 FCs on the side of Victoria B. Myhawk did find that break around the same time versus Arbusion's almost FC. It's looking dire already, 100k down, and we're only about at a little bit over a third of the way through map, closing in on the halfway point now. We do see Mycork breaking once again, but Mimitaya is going to find that break too, and still 2 FCs to 1 almost FC. And Arbusion goes down. There goes the big combo on the side of New South Wales B. Lulu breaking at nearly that 200 combo mark now, seeing a double FC from Ryshult and the TheTopaz. And already 300k down and rapidly growing. We're going to have to see a complete and utter falling apart of Ryshult and the TheTopaz here if New South Wales B want to have any chance. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And again, Lulu, Arbusion finding those breaks, Mimitaya trying to stabilize what little combo they have at the moment, but does find that slider break, and that's looking like it's going to be it. 500k, try and claw back is an insurmountable task with less than a quarter of the map left and 2 FCs on the side of Victoria B. So very good pick choosing this free mod 2 from Victoria B, taking this super comfortably. We might see an FC from Ryshult. And Ryshult, unfortunately does find that break, but has been a bit of a star the past 2 maps, top scoring both of them. Oh, never mind. I say that as the TheTopaz does take the top score, but he will just barely lose the top score to TheTopaz, unfortunately. But very comfortably taking this free mod pick. And now your New South Wales B here, you're down 0-2 already. When you are the highest seeded team, you are seed 6. So this does start to get a little bit scary for you. You kind of have to think you need to go into some form of skill cap, whether it's tapping or aim. I'm not 100%, but a DC2, DC3 pick here would be where I would be heading. And they do go for that DT3 almost instantly, which I believe is the correct play. And Arbusion and jixxi in the lobby immediately for New South Wales B. No surprise at all. Ryshult and Mycork in the lobby for Victoria B is maybe might be a bit of a surprise. I wouldn't expect both of them to be in, but we shall see how this ends up. And Mimitaya going to be the third. Not too much of a surprise here. For that New South Wales lobby, I'm sure most people would have picked this. 3 relatively good tapping players playing in the DT3. We will see aim game coming in for Victoria B. Again, not a surprise there. Interested to see Ryshult and Mycork, but Mike actually leaving. Okay, Onyon coming in. Again, Ryshult in for every map so far. I believe the only person actually who's been in for every map, so again, Ryshult's client does not want to work today. Right. Now aim game has decided that he doesn't want to play. Getting in now. Aim game just catching up a bit. Okay. Everyone caught up now. Nice. Already seeing a little bit of an act drop from Ryshult and aim game. Dropping that act a little bit. But everyone has quite a bit of act, unfortunately. jixxi, 96%. Leading New South Wales B. Onyon actually has the highest act in the lobby. Everyone still holding that FC. As I say, Ryshult will be the first to find a break here. And aim game will join him shortly after. Actually, no, Ryshult didn't break. A little bit of a banjo break there. Throwing us off. but we are seeing aim games is real. Aim game unfortunately down 91% accuracy and does have that break as well. So New South Wales B still holding their triple, is in the lead by quite a bit, 100k already. Aim game again finding another break. Not what you want to be seeing. A third of the map through already and seeing one FC down, a triple FC on the opposing side. You need to try and build up some sort of recovery here. There's still 2 FCs between Ryshult and Onyon. Unfortunately, aim game finding that break again, but mimitaya did match it at the exact same point. So it is 2 FCs to 2 FCs, but that supporting combo on the side of mimitaya is definitely stronger than aim games at the moment. That supporting score. Aim game again finding another combo break. Not what you want to be seeing. We are still seeing 4 FCs on the board though. Onyon, Ryshult, Arbusion, and jixxi holding nice accuracy on their FCs too. Onyon 97.4, holding this very handily, making this map look incredibly easy. Arbusion does drop that FC now, so it is all on jixxi on the side of New South Wales B, but Onyon will match that break with Arbusion. Now Ryshult versus jixxi in the FC seats, but there's 200k to try and claw back for Victoria B. Only a quarter of the map left. You're going to have to see a jixxi break and see it now if you want to bring it back. But jixxi not letting up, holding on, the absolute speed demon that he is. Ryshult trying his best to match him, but unfortunately, not really much can be done here. We do see again another aim game break, and Arbusion will match it at the same point. jixxi finally loses that FC, but Ryshult will match it immediately, and 240k to try and claw back in the dying seconds. Nothing that can be done. New South Wales B will finally secure their first point, and it will be 1-2. Very nice scores coming out of everyone here. Unfortunately, Ryshult and jixxi unable to close out those FCs, but getting very close, missing in the final dying moments of the maps. 860 and 850k. Very nice scores. Now Victoria B taking a little while to think here. Probably want to go into maybe another gimmick pick, because that did work out fairly well. That free mod 2 and that hidden 2 as well, actually going their way quite handily. Choosing that free mod 4, sticking with the free mod category, I think that is the correct play here. Choosing that free mod. Now, again, can't say I'm too upset that I don't have any audio.
Your emotional grief. Taking the sights, this is shore leave. Don't talk of too long, unscrew your frown. Enjoy the entertainments of nighttime town. Experience the red rooms, the green tables, the souvenirs, make memories haunting or fabled. The gallant mist of red-blooded chivalry instilled in basic training.
Right, again, seeing Ryshult in the lobby still with the TheTopaz on Victoria B and Arbusion Delchoran on the New South Wales B side. As I say that, we are going to lose Delchoran. This Fremont 4 is a little bit of a brutal map, so I do see Onyon coming in for the side of Victoria B. So again, Onyon, Ryshult, and the TheTopaz has kind of been the core. Those three playing just about every map. Ryshult has been in literally every single map, yet to miss one yet. So Arbusion, jixxi on the side of New South Wales B, and Delchoran coming back. We are going to see those three as well. TheTopaz and Onyon not wanting to join us here. Unfortunately, might have to press a little panic button to get them going with us. Now seeing Arbusion on that hard rock, Delchoran on the hidden, and jixxi taking the mode. Ryshult taking the hidden on the side of Victoria. The TheTopaz and Onyon not wanting to join us, unfortunately. Should be coming here now, and we do see the TheTopaz is on the hard rock and Onyon on the no mod. Now Ryshult has decided that he doesn't want to play. Oh, good, here he comes. Alright, getting into it now. We do have 6 FCs still on the board, so nothing majorly missed. Everyone doing decent in the act department as well. Arbusion holding 99, the only 99 on the field at the moment. Onyon not far away, about to tick over into that 99% range as well. We are still seeing 4 Fs. Oh, I lied, sorry. Ryshult actually broke at the very start. Ryshult, I think, 70 combo less than everyone else. So that is giving the most minimal advantage to the side of New South Wales B side at the moment. Everyone still doing their best, holding really well. Yet to see a break, apart from that Ryshult super early days one. No, Ryshult's combo has actually teleported up about 70. Interesting. Okay. Ryshult still holding that FC, it seems. This client is a wonderful streaming experience. 99.4% accuracy for Arbusion. He does find 100 there, so down to 99.3 now, but holding incredibly comfortably on this hard rock, making this map look so easy. Still 6-way FC at the moment going on, but that ACK lead on the side of Arbusion is just giving them the slight advantage. Onyon bringing it back 99.5 with the no mod, but Arbusion having the hard rock on that multiplier while having such a high accuracy is just slightly giving them an advantage. Ryshult finding a huge chain miss there with the hidden, unfortunately, and that is going to be a huge detriment to the side of Victoria. We are going to see that Delchoran break as well a little bit before Ryshult, but Ryshult has once again found that miss. No hidden FCs left. Very close to scoreline though. Again, matching each other almost perfectly, those hiddens, but Arbusion is just dominating this map with the hard rock. The TheTopaz doing very well as well on the hard rock, but that accuracy 2% less. 30k to try and claw back now. This is still anyone's game. One break either way from any of the FCs could spell disaster for either team. Hopefully no one gets slow slided here. Starting this last Ki section now, a quarter of the map to go. Still seeing 4 FCs. As I say that, jixxi is going to drop that FC, and immediately that score is going to flicker to the side of Victoria B. So now we're going to have to hope to see an Onyon or a TheTopaz break if New South Wales want to stay in this. Onyon does find that break now. Only 18k the difference. It's so close in the scoreline. And we see the TheTopaz dropping as well. Arbusion holding, but he does find that break as well. The scoreline did flicker over enough though. 20k And it is so close, so close. But there's no combo to be seen. Ryshult with that sneaky pocket cult. Oh no, he has a 500 combo and it flickers back. Flickers between the two. The score can't decide. 300 the difference. Oh, last second. And it's going to flick it back to New South Wales B. It's so close. Only 4,000 the difference. A few hundreds could spell disaster for either team. They just have to try and hold the SS, but jixxi finds a few hundreds. And that scoreline flickers back to Victoria B. Victoria B will take this point away from the grips of New South Wales B. So close. What a point we just had. Only 10k the difference. Wow. Almost seeing a breakpoint there for New South Wales B. That's what they desperately needed. But we are going to see Victoria B once again taking their pick. Now, getting into this New South Wales B tick, again, I think we're going to have to see some more skill cap. I think we're going to have to see the DT2 here. Because that was the old reliable, the one that they did the best on for sure. So
Listen, the sweet peals of moonlight induce love making on the streets tonight. Listen, the soft purr of motorbikes are ready to strike up the night light. So don't tell me of your troubles, your emotional grief.
using DT4. So not going with that skill cap, but this song is quite possibly one of the best songs ever. Class. What a song this is. Everyone, turn your headphones up. Start listening. DT4, more of an alt style. And again, I wouldn't be too surprised. We kept pretty much the same team comps that we've seen for most of the time. Arbusion, jixxi, probably Delchoran on New South Wales B, and then TheTopaz. Whether it's Ryshult or not, I'm not sure. His ult abilities, I'm not 100% well versed with the Victoria B team's ult abilities. Hola, soy Elfew. Seeing Mimitaya come in as opposed to Delchoran, but we are going to see again Onyon and TheTopaz, but aim game coming in instead of Ryshult, so this will be the first pick without Ryshult on the board. Doing well, playing 4 out of 5 picks so far, the only person to play that many. Actually, I believe jixxi has also done 4 out of 5 as well now, only missing the 1. Getting into this DT4 now, this map is absolutely incredible. Fault rating in now, meaning that the other match is over, so hopefully it was a good score line for the New South Wales versus New South Wales. Sorry, New Zealand versus New Zealand, not New South Wales. New Zealand C swept, I believe that one. jixxi and TheTopaz not looking to join us for this one. Here they come. Alright, no early breaks to be seen. A little bit of an axe struggle from aim game, unfortunately. Down at about 89% now. Finding a little bit of an ack issue. And TheTopaz is a little bit on the lower side as well. 397s on the side of New South Wales B team. That ack is just giving them a 40k advantage at the moment, but this is still super early days in the map. We do see that jixxi break, interestingly enough. jixxi will be the first to find the break, unfortunately, and that is going to start to swing that lead now back into Victoria B's favor, and that scoreline does flicker between the two, but aim game finds that break, and now that scoreline is going to start creeping back into the New South Wales B side. Very, very close between the two, getting to nearly the halfway point of the map now, and we are still seeing 2 FCs per side, but the ack advantage is slightly in the favor of New South Wales B with those FCs, so they are just minimally in the lead. Mimitaya does drop that FC though, and now it's going to be, Onyon dropping it too, almost immediately after, matching each other. Arbusion versus TheTopaz in the FC department. Arbusion goes down though, only TheTopaz, and that scoreline is going to start creeping back now. jixxi has built up a big recovery combo, 400 in the back, but it is going to be not enough for now if TheTopaz keeps FCing this. Onyon finding a break. Arbusion, Mimitaya finding breaks left, right, and center, but TheTopaz still holds true, holding through, FCing this map. jixxi building a massive recovery combo here, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Already 70k to the advantage, and TheTopaz still FCing this map. TheTopaz has done incredibly well here, more than enough. Unfortunately seeing combo breaks from everyone else, but TheTopaz is going to hold that FC and go through to the end of the map. Will he hit the ending? And he does. An FC from TheTopaz, taking yet again another breakpoint. 1-4 now to the advantage of Victoria B. And this is very, very scary if you are the side of New South Wales B. Because again, you are the higher seed. You shouldn't realistically be down 1-4 right now, but there's been some really good breakpoints coming out of the side of Victoria. Again, this is their pick as well, so if they choose well, we could already be seeing 1-5. Now, there's still multiple maps in the hidden pool left to be picked here. And I think that might be where they need to go, whether they go free, or they actually choose the Hard Rock 3, interestingly enough, choosing Pandemonium. TheTopaz must be feeling himself after that FC, wanting to go for a little bit of the more difficult skill cappy maps, but he will be choosing that Hard Rock 3. Interestingly, I thought they would have probably stuck with that gimmick because it has been their bread and butter. They have taken each gimmick pick by quite a handy amount. Looking far more comfortable on it, so they could have definitely still kept in that department, but no one in the lobby at the moment. This Hard Rock, again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Arbusion, Delchoran on the New South Wales side. Who that third would be, that's probably up for debate. And TheTopaz, once again, should be showing his horns. We do see Arbusion Delchoran and jixxi. So jixxi and we see Onyon, Aim Game, and Mike Hawk. Interestingly, TheTopaz isn't going to be in for this one. Has been putting on quite a show with his hard rock, but has decided to opt out for this one. It should be a fairly good, fairly even playing grounds here, I believe. Alright, getting into this hard rock pick now. Everyone actually loading in for the first time with this client today. Already early days, but we are seeing slight act drop on the side of Delchoran and Aim Game. But 20k the advantage due to Arbusion still holding that SS, looking fairly comfortable. Again, Arbusion looking super comfortable on this hard rock. He has all match, looked very, very comfortable in this hard rock. And we have seen Mike Hawk already found a break, interestingly enough. He did find a break super early days, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But Onyon breaking there is not what you want to see. Onyon finding that break is... banchoing. No, Onyon did break again. And then Aim Game and Mike Hawk matching him immediately. Arbusion will go down also, but jixxi and Delchoran holding their FCs. So we're seeing a two-way versus nothing at the moment. And that scoreline, you can just see the difference. 300k already and growing. Absolutely incredible showing by jixxi and Delchoran at the moment, still holding their FCs, and just Delchoran does drop finally. Jixxi, the lone warrior of the lobby, holding his FC and just taking this in style. 450k to the advantage of New South Wales B. And there's not going to be too much that can be done here already, only about a quarter of the map left, and they have over a third of their score to make up and growing. Jixxi needs to break. But I don't think that's going to happen. jixxi's going to possibly FC this. jixxi still holding on. Looking so dominant here. Arbusion with a wonderful recovery combo as well. Did find one break. Unfortunately, does find that break as well. jixxi will lose that FC again, unfortunately. jixxi has had 2 points now where he's broken in the dying few seconds of the map and not held the FCs. But we are going to see New South Wales B taking that incredibly comfortably, nearly close to doubling the score of Victoria B there. Taking a break point. That's definitely what they needed. 2-4 now into their pick. This is potentially the momentum swing that they need. Choosing Hard Rock 2 immediately. Arbusion and jixxi both looking... Delchoran as well, S ranking as well. I glossed over that almost. But 2 S ranks and Arbusion with 98% AC as well. 550k. Looking super comfortable on this Hard Rock in comparison. So Hard Rock immediately the right decision. And I wouldn't be surprised if we kept that same roster for New South Wales B. Delchoran And seeing Ryshult come back in now and aim game once again with the TheTopaz on the side of Victoria B, now Delchoran, and realistically it should again be Arbusion and jixxi coming back in on that New South Wales B side. Arbusion, there he comes, and jixxi, here he comes. Getting into this Hard Rock 2 pick in a moment. Client having a moment once again. Ryshult, the only person to load in this time. Last time it was only New South Wales who wanted to come in. jixxi, here comes the TheTopaz. The other three, not so sure about them. Oh, here comes Arbusion. 2v2 now, guys. Alright, here comes Delchoran in aim game. Just waiting for them to catch up. Alright, in we get to this pick now. First 40 combo, nothing special so far. Still seeing an FC from everyone. As I said, that jixxi will break, unfortunately. Very early days, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Only the first 100-ish combo. See Ryshult dropping that SS finally. Arbusion also dropping that SS. Now 2 FCs to 3, but jixxi's combo recovery almost as much as an FC. As I said, that Delchoran will be finding that break now though. So it's already 1 FC to 3 on the side of Victoria. Ryshult is down. Ryshult down, ladies and gentlemen. 2 FCs to 1. We are only 10k the difference as well. jixxi's combo recovery is great, and it is going to swing the lead back to New South Wales B as we see Ryshult aim game and now the TheTopaz all dropping those combos. So already the only FC on the side of Arbusion. jixxi finally finds that break with that massive combo he did build, but Delchoran in the back, 270 built, and that combo lead on the side of Arbusion. Interestingly, the TheTopaz actually didn't break. He did have a Bancho break. Unfortunately, we have had many of those tonight. jixxi once again finding that break. Ryshult has built up a decent recovery combo here, and Arbusion found that break. So now it's really all eyes on the TheTopaz. Does he drop that FC? That scoreline is already flicked back into the Victoria B side. The TheTopaz still holding his FC, and Ryshult in the background, 400 combo built as support. We do see the TheTopaz finally finding a chain miss there and losing that big FC, but 30k is still in the advantage. Ryshult dropped as well, so now it's 300 combos almost versus aim game. And we are going to see the TheTopaz, jixxi holding Delchoran is going to drop. The TheTopaz, Ryshult, Delchoran all finding those breaks, but the score is flickering now. jixxi does find that break. Arbusion too. It's just aim game with that big combo. In the final seconds of the map, aim game still holding through, and that scoreline flickers back once again to Victoria B. So close, only 20,000 of the difference. A game just has to hold through this final section, and he'll hold that big 600 combo, saving the day for the side of Victoria B. And we are going to see again a breakpoint again. Breakpoint after breakpoint after breakpoint. We just keep seeing them, but it is now 2-5, the advantage of Victoria B. And we're on match point for Victoria B into their pick as well. If they pick well here, we could already see New South Wales B losing. And they are, keep in mind, they are seed 6. They are the highest B seed by, I believe, 2 seeds. Yeah, New Zealand B is seed 8. So they are the highest BT. Interesting that they're losing 2-5 at the moment. Aim game doing well there, holding that big combo at the end. And Victoria B has to choose wisely here. Again, I think they need to go into that gimmick. Go into whatever they've got left in the gimmick tank. And it should just be free pickings for them. And here we see Gorilla Attack, no mod 5 being chosen. What a good choice. What you love to see. Alright, Arbusion, Delchoran on the side of New South Wales B, Mike Hawk joining for Victoria. Just gonna move over momentarily. Number 5, I wouldn't be too surprised again if we saw jixxi, if he was coming back in. Or maybe we'll see Lulu. We do see jixxi, and then Onyon, Aim Game, and TheTopaz. Seems that we were just having Mike Hawk filling in, just making sure, checking for that timer. Alright, getting into Gorilla Attack now. Onyon finding a few hundreds at the start. Finding a little bit of an act drop. Interestingly, TheTopaz as well actually found a few hundreds and then a break very, very early on, but he is down 88% accuracy and doesn't have the FC anymore. So that score advantage is already 20,000 to the side of New South Wales in very, very early days, so it shouldn't realistically matter too much in the grand scheme of things. But a slight trip for the start of TheTopaz. Everyone else still holding their FCs, and 97 AC seems to be across the board. As I said, Aim Game will drop that FC, so now already it's 1 FC to the side of 3, and 1 almost FC on the side of TheTopaz as well. But that score, 40k, and the AC on the side of New South Wales B is just better across the board than Victoria B as well at the moment. So looking a decent bit more comfortable in New South Wales compared to the side of Victoria B. Onyon still holding his FC, and TheTopaz has brought it back to 400 combo now. So they are still definitely in this game. Aim Game building a nice recovery as well. But we are still seeing 3 FCs on the side of New South Wales B, and already that score is up to almost 100,000. So we are going to have to see an FC drop if Victoria B want to have any chance of coming back in this point at all. Still seeing the triple FC, 97, 97, and 96. As I said, Arbusion will find that break though. So now that is going to start to give an opportunity for Victoria B, but Aim Game and TheTopaz are going to find those breaks at the exact same point, and Onyon will drop that FC as well. So now Victoria B has nothing to show for it, and we're still looking at that FC from Delchoran. jixxi did lose that FC as well. Everyone breaking in such a short span of combo, but Delchoran holding through, holding that FC, looking good. Arbusion does drop again, but there's not much that can be done until we find a Delchoran break. Delchoran still holding 900 combo now, nearing that 4-digit combo mark. He does find that break, unfortunately, halfway through the map, but there's 130,000 score advantage on the side of New South B. right now, and they are still growing. We do see another break coming out of Delchoran, unfortunately, so it is going to slow it down a bit, but the TheTopaz matching that break shortly after finds that drop. Now it is two supporting combos versus what is jixxi's biggest combo and Arbusion in the line as well. We are 120,000 the difference, so still quite a long way to claw back. We are going to have to see Arbusion and jixxi find another break, even possibly two, if Victoria want to try and take this. Reaching that break, they're all going to see now. They're going to see the difference. They're going to see that 120k score that they need to bring back. And that's going to start to bring out the nerves. Aim game holding the largest combo of the lobby right now. And really, if you're aim game, if you're Onyon here, you would start to get really nervous. You'd have to hope that you hold the rest of the map and just pray that you see a jixxi Arbusion miss. But unfortunately, Onyon is going to find that break, meaning that New South Wales B are going to take this break point quite handily. Unfortunately, jixxi and Arbusion finding those breaks, but there's just not enough time. Aim game did find that break as well. So fairly comfortably, 120k in the lead. 100k now, but still not enough time left in the map for Victoria to take this back. New South Wales, again, another breakpoint. We've seen 4 breakpoints in a row now. No one can seem to win their own pick. And it is going to be 3-5. Again, going into New South Wales B's pick here as well. They have to choose well. I keep saying it over and over again. They have to choose well. But everyone is just mispicking and causing breakpoint after breakpoint. Not too much left on the board now, though. Only 2 picks at maximum. This is the last pick for New South Wales B, and choosing Hidden 3 immediately. Now, we are going for the hype and aura moments in the map. That is Eyes on Me. What a map this one is. And I'm sure we'll see a fairly similar layout as what we've seen in the whole time for New South Wales B. Yeah, Dummy pointing it out. Why is New South Wales not picking DT2? I don't understand that either. They chose DT3 and they won that handily. I think DT2 is probably the pick here, but leaving that one, I guess. Arbusion staying in the lobby. No surprises there. Arbusion has been a bit of a star on the side of New South Wales B. Tonight we have seen him perform incredibly well on every single map that he's played, which is just about every single map. I believe he's only missed 1 or 2. And he has come close to top scoring or top score just about every single map. But in comes Lulu. Finally, we're going to see Lulu. jixxi coming back as well. Again, jixxi also one of those people that's only missed, I believe, 1 map. And we're going to see Onyon. Interestingly, Delchoran's in the lobby too. Oh, yeah. Okay. Arbusion leaving. Ryshult and Delchoran is going to come to the side of New South Wales B. Ryshult, Onyon, and the TheTopaz for Victoria B. And in comes Delchoran. Arbusion is going to miss another map now. But Lulu, Delchoran, and jixxi is a very strong hidden lineup. Getting into what could potentially be the final map here. Again, still match point for the side of Victoria B. Starting off now a little bit of an accuracy drop for Onyon and Delchoran and jixxi, interestingly enough, but again, only a couple hundreds found. Everyone's still holding their FCs through the first 100 combo. Nothing too much to be said so far. Already closing in on a quarter of the map. About to get into this first start of this Ki in a second. And everyone holding through. Unfortunately, Ryshult does find that break. And we will see the TheTopaz break as well. That's what you want to see if you're a New South Wales fan. We are seeing 2 of the 3 FCs already gone on the side of Victoria. Onyon doing his best to hold this FC, but already 160 KD advantage to the side of New South Wales B. Still holding that triple FC halfway through the map now. And looking comfortable on this one. Lulu, 98%, does drop that FC as I'm saying. Sorry, I have cursed so many people tonight. jixxi found that break as well, but Delchoran holding strong. The Ox in the background, still holding that FC, nearly 98%. Delchoran looking too comfortable at the moment, 98% FC. TheTopaz does have a sneaky 98%, almost decent combo as well, but he finds that break. As I mentioned him again, I'm sorry guys. Ryshult and Onyon, they are holding combos, but there goes Onyon, and there goes TheTopaz. Now, this scoreline is gigantic for the advantage of New South Wales B, and this is what you need. You need that confidence pick. You need that big 600k advantage. Unfortunately, Delchoran falling apart at the end there, finding a big chain miss, so no FC for him, but taking that comfortably, 650k. And now, this is the final pick of the map. So, Victoria B, if they don't want to go to tiebreaker, they need to choose well here. Once again, repeating my words, but finally we saw a non-breakpoint on the side of New South Wales. Only took 4 picks in a row. Free mod 1. Now they have picked every single free mod map that wasn't banned, so they're feeling the free mods this week. Which I guess makes sense in a team tournament. It allows people to show what they're most comfortable on, while still all playing in the same map. Alright, seeing Mimitaya come into the lobby finally. And we're going to see Lulu as well on the side of New South Wales. So TheTopaz is on Victoria. Arbusion, Delchoran and Lulu. Actually, I believe Mimitaya is not going to be in the lobby. Just wanted to say hi. Okay, jixxi's in as well. The whole entirety of New South Wales B team is in the lobby. They are playing a 5v3 just to make sure they take this point. Here we go. TheTopaz, Ryshult, Onyon versus Delchoran, Arbusion, and Lulu. So we should see, realistically, see Arbusion hard rock, TheTopaz hard rock, and then Lulu and Ryshult probably on the hiddens, and Delchoran possibly could take that hidden too. But Delchoran won't take that hidden. Okay, so Delchoran opting for the no mod with Onyon. Not too much of a surprise there. The other players, as expected, Arbusion, TheTopaz on the Hard Rocks, and Ryshult on the hiddens. Yeah, Arbusion has been a bit of a shining star tonight. In every single Hard Rock pick, he's done incredibly well. And every free mod he's played Hard Rock too, and pretty much top scored. TheTopaz will be the first to find a break with the Hard Rock on the side of Victoria B. So he is down. Now that score is slightly the advantage for New South Wales B though, but it is still early days. So that combo break shouldn't be too big of a problem from TheTopaz. They do still have an SS on the side of Onyon and Delchoran. Delchoran and Onyon on the no mods as well, but they both break at the exact same point, so there is going to be no mod FCs left. Now it's just 2 modded FCs to 1 modded FC. We might see robots top, ladies and gentlemen. We might see a tiebreaker here. 30k already to the advantage of New South Wales B. Arbusion does find that break, unfortunately, but TheTopaz is going to mash it immediately, so no Hard Rocks. Now it's just the 2 hiddens holding the FCs. Ryshult slightly in the advantage with the ACK, but the support from the other 2 on the side of New South Wales B is keeping them in the advantage. 40k and growing. TheTopaz and Onyon finding a few breaks. There goes Luluwalilth, finding that break though, and now it's just Ryshult with the FC. Ryshult holding that FC, only 8k the advantage, and it is shrinking. That advantage, it's about to flicker and goes to the side of Victoria B. Now, Onyon finding that break, but we just need to see a Ryshult miss here. Lulu dropping again, unfortunately. Delchoran does have a nice 400 combo in the back, just building it, but that FC from Ryshult is doing serious damage halfway through the map now, and 50k the advantage to the side of Victoria B. Ryshult still holding true as well. No breaks for a while now. Delchoran with a nice 500 recovery combo. And that is definitely going to be big enough if Ryshult breaks. But that is a big if. We need to see a Ryshult break, and soon. And Arbusion going down there is not what you need. Arbusion had a nice recovery combo too. That's going to put a huge dent to the side of New South Wales B. And I think if Ryshult holds just a little bit longer, it might be over. Lulu found that break, and Arbusion found that break. And yeah, it's looking like there's not going to be much that can be done now. Ryshult still holding this huge FC, 150k. Delchoran is trying his best with that recovery combo, but he does smoke GG because he sees that huge FC from Ryshult, 500 combo from TheTopaz, and 400 from Onyon, knowing he is the sole combo on his team. And 200k already, looking like there's going to be nothing that can be done here. TheTopaz finds a break, but I think that's going to be GG. Well played for the side of Victoria B. The lower seed, seed 11, taking this one in fashionable style, 6-4. And Ryshult still holding this beautiful FC. 240k the difference on this final map. And that is largely in favor due to Ryshult just going absolute demon mode, still holding this FC. Will he make it, ladies and gentlemen? Will he hold it through to the ending? And it looks like he will. Surely he can't miss in the dying moments of the map. And he does, he holds it. What an FC from Ryshult. What an incredible score. And what a way to win this match. 6-4. GG. Oh no! The last note! Ryshult, no! No, Ryshult! No! Oh, you can't miss there. You can't do that. Oh no. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my. GG. Well played to both teams, Victoria, BC. Thank you all for coming out.
そこは何だったやりたいことはこれだった過去が